What's good, wealth builders? It's your boy Devon back again with another video. And today we're talking about, are we headed toward the next Great Depression? So let's go. Okay, real quick, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we talk about making more money, saving more money, and building a better you and business. So without further ado, let's get to the topic on hand. Are we headed to another Great Depression? Okay, so I've been watching all the economic issues this COVID-19 crisis is causing, and I was wondering, are we headed toward the next Great Depression? So I started doing some research, started reading some articles, and really, came across a lot of good information. And as most people would do, hopefully anyway, in my opinion, would, read different opinions and really, put together their own their own process and really understand what's going on with this financial crisis and health crisis and really put everything together for themselves and not just rely on one particular news source or one particular place to get your information and really, really really form their own logical opinion and not just regurgitate what someone else is thinking. But with all that being said, this is my opinion and my opinion only, okay? But from what I've read and witnessed, I really don't think we are headed towards a depression. Maybe a real bad recession, but not a depression, okay? And the difference is a recession is more like, things pulling back, people not spending as much, people, being more of a savers for a rainy day and really holding back on buying stuff and pushing money through the economy. Depression is more like you just don't have it. You can't eat today. We can't, keep the lights on. We can't pay for regular everyday things like rent, utilities, things like that, buying gas and stuff like that. Those are extremely hard to come by. And if that's the case, that is a depression, okay? So I want everybody to know the difference between what a recession is and what a depression is, okay? So, first reason I believe we are not headed towards a depression is because our economy is different from 1929 when the Great Depression hit, okay? We as Americans don't depend on manufacturing and agriculture like we used to, okay? Since 1929, we have become much more diverse as an economy, and we don't depend on two sectors only, okay? Because back then, we literally depended on agriculture and manufacturing, okay? We can literally sit at home and work from home when it comes to a big portion of the economy, okay? Customer service jobs, admin jobs, and things like that are actually performing that duty right now as we speak, okay? And we aren't going through this financial crisis due to a financial problem. It's more of a health issue that is causing our economy to have these problems, okay? So it's more like it's the health issues. It's not some type of sector that's causing this, okay? Number two, our government, okay? Our government is responding differently. Back in the Great Depression, the government responded in a way to tighten up on everything, okay? This government is at least trying to pump money into the economy and keep us afloat, okay? So that's the whole purpose of all these stimulus packages and all these loans and things of that sort, because once we get this money as Americans, either one or two things we're going to do with it. Either we're going to save it or we're going to spend it. 9 times out of 10, we're going to spend it. And it might not be on materialistic things. We might spend it on something like food or rent or utilities or gas or car notes and things like that. But that money keeps other people paid, and keeps other people lights on, and keeps other people food in their mouths and things like that. So it's always a revolving door when it comes to money. Money always switches hands, okay? So that's why they know if they stimulate us a stimulus, give you a stimulus, you're going to stimulate the economy, because you're going to take that money and put it at something else, put it into something else, okay? So that's the whole point. Number 3, like stated before, this downturn is self-imposed. Unlike other recessions where there was a housing bubble or a fintech bubble or some type of bubble that bursts, okay, and put the economy in a downturn, we actually are doing this ourselves to combat a health issue that can ultimately pass in the next 3 to 12 months if we do what needs to be done, you know, social distancing, come up with a vaccine, or come with a real practical way of getting rid of the virus if you have it, and things like that, okay? And we will ultimately start to get back to some type of normalcy once we figure this thing out, okay? It's more complicated than just the economy, but it's more simple also, okay? Because it's complicated because, like I said, it's a lot of health issues and a lot of things, and it's cut off a lot of parts of the economy. But once this health issue gets resolved, those parts of the economy will start to grow once again, okay? It's not just, you know what I'm saying, the end-all be-all of the economy. Like, we're not dead in the water. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to growing the economy, long as we get past this health issue, it's pretty cut and dry almost. Okay, so there you have it. So thanks for watching. It's your boy Devon signing off for Are We Headed for Another Great Depression? If you're ready to use this time to learn how to make more money and save more money and build a business online, check out the Wealth Builders System. Okay, .com. That's Wealth Builders System. That's Wealth Builders with a Z, system.com. The link is in the description. You can check it out. Go ahead, put your information in. Get started today and learn how you can actually create your own economy and not to worry about if it's going to be any type of Great Depression or not. All right, so do remember, Wealth Builders, make more, save more, build more. It's the Wealth Builders, baby.